everyone, my name is Sharon and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a part-time reseller, mom of four, and recently just started selling on Thredup. I've been on Thredup for the last 2.5 months, and in 2.5 months I earned my total payouts, or my total earned has been 7,000, a little over $7,000. With an average right now, my payouts are about $1,000 a week, and that'll happen in 2.5 months. So I'm pretty happy with Thredup, and I thought I'd come and share what's working for me, what's not working for me, and see if anybody has any questions. So like I said, I'm Sharon. I'm a part-time reseller. I've been selling on eBay for about 2 years now, and Poshmark maybe a year. Poshmark not as much, mostly eBay. And earlier this year, I decided I was planning on taking a 3-month maternity leave, and I was looking for a way to fund it that wasn't going to be eBay. I love eBay, but I did not want to list. And with everything happening, this is my fourth pregnancy. I was exhausted. I barely listed anything on eBay at all. I work full time and I'm doing virtual learning with the kids. So I really did not have any time to list. So based on that, I started researching what is out there that I could potentially do that would allow me to leverage what I have so far in terms of the inventory that I have, and still make an income while I'm on maternity leave. So I was on Instagram and I came across, I believe it's Selling Mama or Reselling Mama. I'll try to link her information below or something. I don't know if I will. But she was sharing her Thredup souls. And I didn't know anything about Thredup. I was not into Instagram or the Thredup sale. I didn't know anything about it. I've never bought from it. eBay, Poshmark was my world, and that's about it. So I started researching Thredup after seeing some of her payouts. And basically, it seemed like on YouTube, there were a couple resellers who were talking about it, mostly getting rescue boxes and then sending it back to Thredup. And I got hooked. So I went ahead and decided I was going to do a mini experiment. And this was about June. I'm about 6.5 months pregnant here. I decided I was going to do a quick mini experiment. Actually, it was more than an experiment. This was going to be my strategy, and I was going to invest in it and see, hopefully, the results show up. And I have my laptop with my numbers here. So on June the 30th, I requested some labels. I requested 5 labels, and I was able to print all 5 straight away. And I shipped those in. I dropped the boxes off at FedEx, and they were processed July the 9th and the 10th. Those 5 boxes were processed. And the items for the boxes, I actually I started my research in June, but so mid-June, I ordered 2 pallets, and my goal was to get everything from those pallets out and to Thredup. That way, if it didn't work out, I would still have my eBay stuff, my eBay store. It's still generating income, and then I have this new Thredup source as well. So I was able to send in about 5 boxes, and keep in mind, I'm working full time. I'm doing virtual learning with 3 kids at home. One of them is a kindergartner, so I might as well be homeschooling. And I'm 7.5 months pregnant with my 4th child. So I was looking for something that would work and wouldn't require too much extra work, because I'm almost in my 3rd trimester. I'm exhausted. But I was also very focused. So I would do about 2 boxes or 1 box every night. And then on the weekends, I would do 2 on the Friday, maybe 2 on Saturday, and maybe 1 on the Sunday. And I basically did that consistently for a month. And it showed in my total earnings. So that first month, my first bag was processed 7.9. My first payout was, I believe it was a pair of halogen pants. It was for $8. And it was for $8, and $8 for not doing anything other than putting items in a box and making sure I know what's in each box. I didn't list, I didn't photograph. I was pretty much sold. So I made sure I was consistent, and it didn't happen every week. There were some weeks where I hit it on the mark, 2 boxes a night, 1 box a night, did something every night. Then there would be a week where I did absolutely nothing and didn't send anything in. I was just exhausted. But then I just made sure that the following week, if I had the energy, I sent those boxes or kits in. I guess they're called kits. So my first month, my payout was $687. And that wasn't bad. Again, all I did was send boxes in. I got my items, I sent the boxes in, and that was it. My second month, though, that's where I saw a lot of the progress and the growth. Because by my second month, I had 35 boxes or kits that had been processed. So I definitely saw the difference in terms of payouts. So my second month, my payout was $3,700 there. So I was very happy with that because that was my goal ultimately, is to have about, just from Thredup, $3,500 as my payout. And at the same time, I'm also doing the Real Reel. So anything I'm not sending to Thredup for whatever reason, I was sending to the Real Reel. And my initial payout there was $800 for a couple items. So at first I was thinking maybe the Real Reel would be my strategy. But I found that for me, Thredup works a little better because it takes both high-end and regular mall brands as well. And I'm getting an earning from all of those. So little sidebar over there. So basically, in the 2 months, I had earned about $4,500 on Thredup, and I was very happy with that. So basically, that is going to be my strategy going forward. I'm probably going to do it for the rest of the year, and see where this goes. My goal right now is to get to the 10K mark. So my figures today, just so you know, so today is September the 27th. I have still a month. Let's see, my month is July the 9th to August the 9th, and then August the 9th to September the 9th. Sorry. So my last payout was September the 9th, $3,700. But since then, I've had 2 additional payouts for about $1,200 for one and $1,000 for the other. So now instead of waiting that month, I'm going to do weekly payouts. And so consistently, it's a little over or a little under that $1,000 mark, which is really where I wanted to be with Thredup. So today, my total earned is 7,115. My total items that have sold are 388. And I currently have about 1,100 items selling. And as of today, I have total kits, 68 kits there. So of those 68 kits, only 55 are selling. I haven't had anything processed in the last month or so. Well, maybe 3 weeks or so, since I've had baby. It's been 3 weeks, and I've had to update my prices twice. I've had 2 boxes processed in that time. One of those was a standard box that I shipped, gosh, in July. So it's literally almost been 2 months, and they've had that box. And of the kits that I have, 55 are selling. Only one of those is standard. Everything else was expedited with return shipping. So I have 14 boxes or so, 13 boxes that are currently sitting at the warehouse, standard processing, that have not been shipped, that they've had for about 2 months now. So I'm looking forward to them processing those. I'm hoping that I'm going to start seeing a lot more movement on those soon. But outside of that, I think my goal for this next month is going to be to get my items selling to about 1,500 items, and to hit that 10K mark. So I think I'll hit the 10K mark hopefully in about 3 weeks. And the 1,500 items, I'm not sure because I need to find items to send. I'm not planning on going thrifting or doing any kind of sourcing that way. I'll probably stick to pallets, and whatever everybody decides to give me, family, friends. Maybe I might do some Facebook research or something. But my goal is to send 1 or 2 boxes every other day, and maybe do some additional on the weekends, maybe. But like I said, I'm happy with what I have earned so far on Thredup. I'm looking forward to see how far I can grow this, especially with Q4 coming. I might come up with a more focused strategy just for that. But for what my plan was to fund my maternity leave, I'm very happy and very pleased with how that worked out. So just wanted to come on here and share my experience so far. If anybody has any questions, then please do let me know. I will try, I don't know, not making any promises. I will try and share my dashboard. I don't know how to do it without, I don't know how to do it. So if I have the time, or if I figure it out, maybe I'll watch a YouTube channel that will kind of show how all of that works. So, but I'll try to put my stats in there so you can see it. But let me think, is there anything else? So I can't think of anything else really. Oh, brands. In terms of the different types of brands that I've sent in everything from socialite, Nordstrom Rack type brands to items that I had previously thrifted, so I would consider those still inventory. I had inventory from when I started eBay that I was able to send in, and that worked out. So brands, Nike, Athleta does pretty well, Banana Republic does well, Loft does well. I'm sure everybody else is saying this on their Thredup videos. So all of that seems to do well. I am surprised, Free People. I am surprised by some of the brands. Halogen, I'd never heard of Halogen before. That seems to do well. Treasure and Bond. I mean, Old Navy even does well. So I think it just depends on the item, seasonality of the item. Even seasonality doesn't seem to be mattering. Some of my current sales, my favorite sales are jackets, which is why I really hope they start processing my boxes, because those have mostly fall and winter items. I figured since I started in the summer, let me send all the summer stuff straight away, and then all the fall stuff I would send standard. Now I'm wishing I just expedited everything because I'm seeing sales for jackets as well right now. My best payout so far, I have two stories. One is for a pair of Theory ankle booties that I had had in my eBay store for about, gosh, probably a year. And I had it listed for less than $100 in my eBay store. And when I sent it in, one of the things that when you watch any of these Thredup videos on YouTube, or just even from Selling Mama, I probably learned most of it from her. Maxing out prices. One of the things that I did do as soon as the boxes got there is I maxed out the prices. So of the 55 boxes that have been processed, I've only missed out on 2 on being able to maximize those prices. And for those, I was still able to maximize them because once your box gets processed, or your kit gets processed, you have, I don't know, 12 hours or something to be able to go in and max out your prices. And max out your prices is just, Thredup will send you an email and say, hey, sometimes they don't apparently, but your kit has been processed and we've accepted these many items, and here's the value. I'm able to go into each one of those and update the value to whatever the max price is that they allow me on their platform. So I made sure I did that for all of them. So I have not gone and done any dropping of prices as of yet, but I plan to maybe as we go forward as a strategy as I have more time. So I would go in, I would max out the prices, and I'd max out the prices, and then basically just wait on the sales. Some of those sold straight away. I still haven't figured out what goes into a goodie bag, what's pulled. I still have not figured any of that out. I was just happy to see sales and payouts. And right now my average, I'm getting anywhere from 10 sales a day. 10, 11 seems to be the magic number. But I have some days where there is no sale. Very few of those now. But some days where I don't get that email that says item has sold. So I'm not sure if having over the 1,000 items is what did the trick to start getting those daily sales or what. But that's something to take into consideration. And then let's see what else is there. So we talked about brands. Oh, my best payout. So for those Theory shoes, they ended up selling for They sold for 200 and something, and my payout was $207 that actually came to me, which is triple what I actually had it listed for on eBay. So that was kind of cool. And it's past the return period, so I was pretty happy about that. And then let's see. So that was my best payout so far. And I think the longest time I've had to wait on an expedited kit or box is a month, like 4 weeks for it to get processed. There was a time where I had nothing processed, and then I had 6 processed in one day, which was kind of killer. And that's how I missed some of the maxing out of prices. Oh, and like I was saying, even with the maxing out of prices, you have an opportunity to max your prices out. Then it goes for bidding, and then even after the bidding, you're able to go in anytime after that and max out prices. I think the only time you cannot max out your prices is when it's reserved and when it's being bid on, etc. I believe those are the only times. So anyway, so yeah, basically, like I said, I just wanted to come on here and share my experience so far with Thredup. I'm loving it so far. I'm definitely going to pay a little more attention to it. And I'm going to try to do a few more videos, a few more focused videos and intentional videos. And we'll see what we can do. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I plan on doing a few more of these videos. I'm going to follow, track my journey over the next 6 months and see where this ends, especially with Q4 coming up. So yeah, if there's any specific topics, questions that you have, again, put them in the comments and I'll see if I can put a quick video, something together for that. But thank you everyone, and I'll see you in my next video.